And
what can go right?
This can go right.
Yeah.
Episode 110.
Green room.
Whoa.
It's probably not clean. The green
We are
room.
lagging.
It's definitely not
It's
green.
sounding good.
The green room. Can I get some more ice?
The song will be done by the time the podcast is done.
And scene. We had technical support just left the building.
Yeah. He said, forget it, man.
Yeah.
This is hopeless.
This is hopeless. If you need anything, call my manager, Jeffrey.
How many years have you been doing this?
Yeah.
Morons. Yeah.
The moron room.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm calling in from Grand Rapids, and I've got a USB mic that might be the problem, but I think it's because I'm on the 7th floor of the Embassy
Of
Suites,
Michigan. Yeah.
where the Wi-Fi router is probably in the basement. So
Yeah.
that's
It's in the
probably that's probably it. But we've done worse. So how's it going?
Yeah. Woo. I don't know, not jet lagged isn't the right word, but like flopsy flipsy because
Gig lag.
Yeah, gig lag. Yeah.
Gig lag.
lag. Yeah, because one of those 4-hour ones last night. The
Yep.
thing is, it's a 2-hour or more drive each way also.
Oh.
And then you got to get there like hour or more ahead. Really, ends up, because of a setup, and then the traffic gets too bad if you wait too late. So I'll just get right into something someone said to me at the gig yesterday, and then I want to hear about your touring, but this is just a goofy little start off. Is these, let's see, 3 people were sitting in a couch to the side while I'm playing in the lobby at the hotel in Monterey. And I said, okay, I'm going to take a break. You know, I took a break after 1 hour this time. Like, man, today I might take every hour a break. Took the break, and she goes, come over here. So I go, all right. And I went over there, and she started pelting questions right away. And somehow it came up.
This is just a lady?
Yeah,
like someone
a
in the
drunk
audience?
lady. Yeah, they were the only audience at this point. There was it's such a huge lobby, and there's other people like on their laptops that may or may not be listening, but they were the attentive ones. So he asked for Hotel California, the second song, by the way.
Dude.
I'm like,
that's against the rules. That's way
I'm
against
kind of
the
like,
rules.
man, you won't be here by the time I play it again at 10 to 10. But
exactly.
yeah, so that was kind of wild. He did put a 5 so I'm like, yeah, sure. So but I mean, vocally, I was not all the way ready for it. Let's just.
Hotel California is like, okay, if you're like deep in like the 7th inning and you're like, I need a good hit. You'll pull it out. I don't always want to play that song though. It's like, if I don't have to play that song, I don't play that song. Just because.
Well, you're smart,
like,
and I play it every time because it's actually a home run.
You're right. It's a home run. It's always a home run, but it's not the easiest song.
No.
It's hard to sing.
Yeah.
And even though we've all played it a million times, it's got a lot of chords, and so you can't cruise control it.
Right.
And so
not totally.
It's just one of those songs where you're like, okay, I guess when you need you always want a home run though. So it's like, it's kind of silly not to do it. But song two is rough.
Yeah, rough. And generally I'm like, wagon wheeling my way through the first half hour. Yeah. So this was like, I got to guard Jordan, and it's my first season, and it's like, oh my God. So that was okay. Then when I sat with them, somehow the subject came up, the Duran Duran tribute, and she's like, I love Duran Duran. Let me guess the name of your Duran Duran. She kept calling it Duran Duran Cover Band. I'm like, whatever. But
she wanted to guess the name.
Yeah, like it's not going to be infinite choices. I mean, I guess you can keep choosing names of songs, but she wasn't doing it that way. She was trying to come up with cool names.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Because she's like, let's make it cool.
Yeah, she was like 2 margaritas style. So she was very excited with a bright future ahead of her in her mind. You know? So the guy who was also hanging out with them was about 4 in, and he was irritated by the whole conversation. So they all, they also just went to see Flock of Seagulls, and they had complete anger about this experience. They're like, he didn't even have the hair. I'm like, he doesn't have any anymore, Well, at least he could have done is wore a wig. Like, dude, the guy takes his music seriously.
You're like, but he's like a human. Like,
yeah.
People get old.
He's not a cover band either. He's himself, and he's playing you the songs he wrote. They're like, the least he could do. And I shouted out to him at the time, do us a favor. What about the hair? I'm like, dude.
No,
I swear to God he did. And I said, dude, I know we just met, but I have to say that's bullshit, dude. And he respected it. He was like, all right. I'm like, dude, he goes, granted, I did have a couple drinks. I'm like, yeah, it sounds like it. And then 10 minutes later, he goes, also, I was on mushrooms. I'm like, then you could have created his hair in your mind. What are you talking about?
Yeah. And he's like, and also it was an REM show.
Yeah. No hair. Pissed me off. He wanted Michael Stipe to have flock hair, so he was all confused. But the lady said, she goes, is it Duran squared? I was like, no, it's not Duran squared. And she's like, but that would be a good name, right? You can use it. You can use that if you want. I'm like, we're not going to change our name now. We have a name. And she's like, well, if you make another band.
Another one,
a second Duran Duran tribute band.
Yeah.
Why? I have no idea. Just to play Flock of Seagulls songs, maybe. So yeah, she goes. So, the classic question we get. So then, what do you do for your day job?
Yeah. You don't do this, and obviously.
I'm like,
yeah.
Well, I am a full-time musician. In fact, I'm at work now.
You're like, my day job is podcasting.
Yeah, it is. It is. I'm paid in Cheetos via the mail.
Yeah, that one still hasn't grown legs yet, but we're working on it.
It has 2 nubs, and we just like drag it across the floor. So she goes, I said this is my full-time job, and she goes, oh, that'd be cool if you had a day job though. She did say that. She did say that. She goes, that'd be cool. That'd be cooler. She goes, I like the people who can just do everything.
Why does she have to change everything?
I don't know, but also, why does she have to insult a person right to their face? She goes, my wife is one of those people who can do everything. She's a dentist and does this. And she goes, see? I'm like, yeah, I don't know what my problem is.
I feel like if you said the opposite, though, and you're like, well, yeah, I'm a lawyer. And she goes, she would probably be like, wouldn't that be cool if you didn't have to do that?
Yeah.
I think she just wanted to disagree.
How about let me think of names for your law firm. Lazy fuck, yeah. So
yeah.
Like, okay.
Yeah. I didn't make it in music, Brothers Inc.
Esquire. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
what the
so
hell?
she was just like real free with all that stuff. And in the middle of it, I go, oh, I got to get back. I just kind of interrupted
Time for Hotel California.
Yeah. Oh, God, man. So, cut to 4 hours later, and there's this some kind of company retreat was happening at this hotel. So you have people from all over the world there, and there's probably 50 people, and they are wasted from whatever else they were doing before that.
Yep.
And they just, shoved 5 tables together, and it was just this huge cacophony. They barely, not that you have to, but it was not only that they're not really into music at the time, they weren't paying any attention, but they're drowning me out.
Yeah,
so
it's
it was kind of hard to think. It's kind of like, you're doing homework and just somebody is playing a banjo right next to your head.
And you just kind of feel like you're just kind of like should I just stop?
Yeah,
right? Like
it did.
Like
it did.
Yeah, I get
except
it.
for the eternal person of a certain persuasion sitting right in front of me, listening intently to the whole show. So that was still there. It's not the same person. It's just different each time, but
Yeah.
it's just a free walk by piece of entertainment or thing to do, I think, for people.
Yeah.
And that lady was also, after like the second set, the lady from earlier said, "We found you on Instagram, so you're welcome. We're getting you followers." So, so two of them followed me, and they were really proud of that, and I was grateful. It's cool. I forgot I was using the iPad holder for a rehearsal at the house.
Oh,
you know where this is going. And Noelle, we're doing a duo show Sunday, a big one, like a corporate. And so I gave her my other one. I had a backup. So then both of them were in the house, and I was kind of scrambling. Forgot iPad holder. Have you ever done that?
Oh, I never have, but it's a big fear because you're like, oh man, it kind of makes you realize like I kind of need this thing, and then it's like, where am I gonna put it?
Yeah. So there's different options. Like I've done this before. You know me, I've forgotten it probably 4 times, maybe more. So one option is you can sit and then place it on your column and kind of lean it against the column.
Sure.
PA. Yeah. Not great. It's a weird angle, but it's better than nothing. I've tried to prop it on the little handle that swivels the mic stand and kind of, and I have tape. I have tape in my bag. So I taped it onto there. That's ugly and not really like very solid. And once it fell and I broke the iPad, so that's happened. Yeah, and to repair the iPad costs more than a brand new iPad. They're like, "Oh yeah, no problem. We can easily fix that screen. That's $537."
I know.
Or we have the brand new one where we give you $537.
Yeah, and you're thinking, you're like, I would have been better off getting to the gig and being like, you know what, guys, I have extreme diarrhea right now. I'm leaving.
Yeah, because also all of that is more than I was being paid for the gig.
Exactly.
So so this one I happened to have this tray that I use that I put the tip jar on.
Yeah.
So
okay.
Another thing that where this is going, I had to swivel that around and balance the iPad on that. Guess what that means? No visible tip jar. Back to that issue. So I had to put that kind of wonky on the side of the top of the PA and just kind of like, motion toward it often.
Yeah.
With the guitar, like walk over near it. Yeah. Well, I never want to say anything out loud. I hate that. That's a complete no.
You're tipping yourself. You're like, look what I'm doing.
Yeah. You like swing your arm after a big chord, like right near the. So it was a long night, man. By the time I got back,
that is a long night.
I was, because I do get up with Noelle, the working half of our relationship.
Yeah, that's so cool. See, that's so much cooler.
Yeah, I get up with her then. I mean, I was running through what I did. That bothered me a bit. So on the drive home, I was running through what I did during the day. I was like, I got up at 6, right when she left at 7. I did yoga. Then I went for a run. That was 2 hours or so right there. And then I charted 3 songs because I'm playing a funeral in like a couple weeks. And so that led me right up to having to leave, which is why I was kind of a little bit scrambling and forgot the iPad holder. 2.5 hour drive to the gig, 1 hour setup and wait, 4 hour gig, 2 hour drive home. I got home at like 12:30. That was So I don't know if that's not
email. You should send the lady a message of your daily schedule. Be like, see.
Yeah, because running these bands is a full-time job. Most of us know that, but I'm not bitching. And so this leads to which something our friend Clay said in a group text that I didn't understand, I must admit. He was like comparing I think he might have been quickly voice texting or something, but he was saying, comparing, like, would you rather be on the road on tour, or would you rather have a gig near home? Maybe that makes less, or I forgot what.
No, his was kind of the same, but Clay said, Yar Nar, playing with your old band with superstars, or playing a solo show like where nobody's at. And I said, well, you get to sleep in your own bed. Yeah. And a lot of times that's just overrated, you know? And because he was obviously talking about, because he decided to go, and now he's a solo artist, and he used to play in a band like we do, or like I do, that, you know, I go where the band goes and we do the thing. And he said, you know what? I'm leaving this. I'm going to do my own thing, me and a guitar, which is the most commendable decision.
And now he owns it. He took that leap. Yeah.
I'm like, man, it is so brave to do that, and to just be like, this is my own thing. I'm leaving these, what Trey Sabatelli would say is golden handcuffs, right? Where because it's all laid out for you, but at the same time, it's very hard to get out of that. You know, like where you're like, not that I want to, but you know, when you have such a good gig, it's like, well, why would I ever leave? You know,
but
because
I think for him, I don't want to speak for Clay. I think there's a couple pieces of his decision that made it, maybe you had, you know, he knew it was like the way his life needed to go. So family being one reason. And the one thing that you guys can commiserate on that I have no business saying shit about is I don't have any kids. And it really is a huge difference of mindset. So I can't speak to that for sure, but I think that's one reason. And the physical toll of the band stuff, I think, was another reason.
Jumping around
and sometimes people get sciatica or back stuff or whatever it is, and even, you know, I know some other folks we know have had challenges with that. Noel's got some stuff with that, and so it's like maybe a luck thing.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's got a different journey, you know. It's like, and with kids, it sucks. I hate being gone. At the same time, my kids, they've ever known is me doing this. So, like right now, I'm gone for 16 days, and it's like, it's kind of, a lot of times it's just me, how I'm feeling. And this tour that I'm doing is so laid back and so chill.
Love it.
And I talked, it's like so relaxed. And at this point, it's Thursday, and I'm going to be back home on Wednesday of next week, which still seems like a long time. But at the same time, like, I've done dates where I'm gone for 6 days and it feels like I'm gone for 2 months, you know.
Is this the longest you've been away?
This is the longest, but it's been me and the drummer and the bass player, we're just like, this is the most laid back tour we've ever done. Like, because there's it's a small group with Fight for Fighting. It's the singer. It's mainly just the singer, and we have a production manager. There's no micromanaging, because that's the thing with a lot of other bands. There's always micromanaging, like telling you, oh, you got to do this, you got to do this, you got to do this. And these guys are just like, they won't even talk. They'll be like, have to look at the schedule and be like, oh, we play at 7:30 p.m. Nobody says, all right, guys, we're getting ready to play. It's like, nope, you're an adult. Show up on stage. Just go to the stage. And so it's like so laid back. It's so insanely
and also
chill.
The type of music, I think, is setting a tone for the whole thing, right? It's pretty,
absolutely,
you know, laid back, chill, intimate kind of music. So I tend to think that is part of it too. You know,
it is.
If you're playing intense music, it's hard to not have.
There's less logistical things happening. You know, you do shows that have like a bunch of lights and all these guys, you know, like those are so important to them, where it's like blah blah blah, and so like you have to do all these run throughs. This is like rad because every night's different. There are zero we don't play to tracks at all, no tracks. and the set's changing, the tempos are changing, my tones are changing because I'm doing 2 amps playing with pedals. So like every night is different. It's just I don't know. It's really chill.
More organic and less things can go wrong.
Yeah, or more things can go. It's like more like risky. To me, it's more rock and roll because I'm like,
for sure.
I'm like, this is like, if you come to a show, it's definitely going to be different every night. As opposed to, no shade on anybody else, but some of the people I play with, if you're playing to tracks all the time, it's like, you're going to see the show. It's going to be exactly the same. So
sure.
Pretty much.
Pop production,
which is rad. And it's a total different energy and everything. Different animal. So anyways, I do hate traveling, but at the same time, it's like, this is what we do. So, I hate to miss stuff.
I would choose the road, but that's, the one thing is not having kids, I don't know if that's the main pull back, but sleeping in my own bed it's not even close. I would always rather be on tour. That's what I live for.
It's really, for me, it's only the family thing that holds it back. Because once you're doing that, it's like, you don't want to miss stuff and all that. So I couldn't do it forever. Like, I don't think I would be able to do, like, if someone said, hey, we're going to Europe for 3 months, I would have to say no, but this is just kind of chill and I'm going to get back. But this tour's been great. Like, we've been doing all these Midwest and we've been in the South. I've never been in Kentucky, and now I feel like I've lived there.
Yeah.
And so it's been very cool, but there's been a lot of funny stuff that's happened. Like, we were in Memphis and we took a tour of Graceland, right?
Yeah.
Elvis's house. And dude, it was so rad. Like, like we're me and the drummer, like we're like, once you like hang out enough, you really start to understand people's like humor and like, and so things just start to get a little loopy. And so this tour guide was so serious, and he's like, ladies and gentlemen, he's like, this is where Elvis, and he was so good at his presentation. He's done this presentation a million times. And it's like religion to these people. They're like, you don't joke about this stuff. And me and the drummer are back there, like looking on the, we're joking about it. We're looking at the wall and we're like, oh, look, there's Elvis's Netflix password. That's cool. And
cute.
And then we're like, are these horses original horses? And it's like, they were not.
They hated you. Yeah.
And so then at the end, the guy's like,
y'all can joke outside.
They're like at the end, they were like, all right, let's get a video. We're going to post this. And everybody say, hi, Elvis. And so it was like, and we're all like, okay. And it was all out of time. He's like, okay, ready? Here we go. And it's like, hi, Elvis. And then he's like, okay, let's try that again. And he goes, ready, go. Hi, Elvis. And then he goes, say, happy birthday, Elvis. Because we're going to play this on his birthday when it comes. We're like, okay. And so he's like, 1, 2. And it was like, happy birthday. He's like, no, on 3. And we're like, 3, happy. But it was so sad. It was like, happy birthday, Elvis. And then we were joking.
That's a nightmare.
We were joking. I'm like, dude, he's going to post this. And he's like, we were so happy that Puddle of Mud stopped by.
Yeah.
And,
right.
Like he gets the wrong, or like Hoobastank.
Yeah. Exactly. Oh man, dude. And if he's done it that many times, it can't go right most of the time. That's such a bad thing. And it's also like kindergarten.
Yeah, like happy birthday, Elvis. But oh my god, yeah.
Wow.
So, but yeah, no, I love being out on the road too, because honestly, I play so much guitar and I play so much music. It's like I play more than when I'm home, for sure.
Do you also find yourself? This is what I like too on the road. Is at least personally, I am like fit as hell. Like personally, maybe this laid back one's different, but generally, I'm like barely eat. And I have all this energy, and one thing I do is drink too much generally. But but I'm just like I don't know. You're so focused on one thing, and I have to just come correct. So I might feel like when we finally arrive at a venue, this is like lower tier touring that I've done probably, but you drive 6 hours and get somewhere at 4 p.m. and you're just like, ugh. So then if you eat, you really want to go to sleep. You're like, because I don't sleep well on the tour bus, and but about an hour before I go on, it's like the energy just starts happening, and by the time it starts, I'm super hyped, and then I can't get to sleep like forever after because it's just the whole energy. But I love all that roller coaster. It is exhausting. It's why people come back, having aged another 10 years from tour.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it is. I have way more time, so I've been doing a lot of running. And generally, like on the other things, it is way more like I'm just like in the gym the whole time. This one is the same. Because I run every single day and I have plenty of time to. That's the big thing is I have the time.
Love it.
But at the same time, these guys, it's so laid back that it's like, all right, guys, lunch is up at 11. We're like, cool. And then it's like 4:30 and they're like, dinner's up. Okay, cool. And then it's like after the show, they're like, all right, guys, what do you want for after show food? It's like, Jesus, we're going to like get so fat on this tour,
That's
man.
nice, though. That's nice.
And so, yeah, it's like every show, it's like, we're finished and they're like, here's some pizza, and then you're like,
dude,
you got all
they're
this
taking care of you. I love it.
Oh, it's so laid back. But yeah, me and the drummer are like, dude, we're gonna like come back 20 pounds heavier.
Are you comfortable saying, is it kind of a drinking band or?
It is
medium?
a band. It's medium because there's zero drinking during or on stage ever. No drinking.
Yeah, I got you.
So it's only after a show, just a little bit. It's mostly like the drinking happens after the show when we're on the bus because we're going to the next place.
Yeah.
And so it's like we've been like this band is really big into sports, and so I mean, Five for Fighting is a hockey term, so it's all about watching the hockey games, watching the basketball games, and so
Did you watch the NBA game last night?
We did, yeah. Yep.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It was on during my 4-hour thing, by the way. So it was like, I could see it on a TV, 50 yards away. But I mean, it seemed like I would rather have watched that because it was so 30-point comeback or whatever. So
pretty crazy. I know. And talk about like a star-studded cast. Everyone's like, I'm a big New York fan, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Taylor
all
Swift
the stars.
and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty amazing.
Yeah. But yeah, like the singer, John, I've never seen him drink anything ever. So he's just totally sober, but me and the bass player and the drummer and everybody else, we'll have drinks, but,
I respect
it's a very laid back vibe. It's very fun to go out and play different every night, which is super sick. So yeah, it's good, man. I mean, like today we were supposed to have a full day off, which still is a day off, but we're going to leave in about 2 hours to go to the next city because I guess there's storms everywhere. So I think we're going to try and beat the storm. But yeah, super chill, man. But yeah, looking forward to getting back to my stuff. Side note, I got an email the other day from the gig you were talking about last week that was horrible. Yes. Which was in Napa. And I got an email from the guy because I had 2 dates. And he said, hey, I'm canceling all the shows on Wednesdays. So I canceled all your shows that are coming up, but I'm just seeing what your Thursdays look like. And I was like, all I said was, wow, okay. Which means I'm not doing that gig. That ain't happening. Like,
I got you.
So
that's
like,
an easy way out.
Yeah, I had dates there in maybe 3 weeks.
Right.
And it just can't. Oh yeah,
it doesn't work like that, bro. Yeah.
Yeah. So I said, wow, okay. And I'm not going to be part of that.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. it's tough because we're like with this hotel gig, which is a grind, although I do pretty well with tips there. So it does end up being worth it in the end. But they ask for your availability a month ahead of time. And then they don't give you the schedule until like the week before, like the last week of the month for the next month. So you could be playing next week. And oftentimes like, oh, well, I'm not available anymore for that day.
See, that's
I give
so
them like
crazy.
eight availability days or so.
Yeah.
Whatever, the Mondays and Tuesdays kind of thing. Even though last night was a rare Wednesday. But yeah, that's like, I don't understand why they do it that way.
It's so crazy. I ideally, I like to look at my month. Like, let's say today, listener, for us in real time is June 11th, right?
Yeah.
It's a Thursday. Yeah. I would like to be looking at late July, early August, filling in dates like that. Because that's the clutch. That's the nice little pocket right there. Because hopefully the bands that are organized and have booking agents, they've already set their schedule. There might be things that fly in, but at this point I can see my schedule and go, ooh, I got this date, I got this date.
Yeah.
And so I love when people are open to that, where it's like, oh yeah, I have this Friday, but
well, you're in luck. There's a place called DB Steakhouse,
dude, and that is.
Are you available yesterday? Yeah.
See, but with that place, I love that DB has become like the bunt of all jokes.
Oh yeah,
but
come on.
I love that place because I do get in there. It is impossible to like actually get in there, but I hound her so bad.
Yeah,
because it's freaking
it's
10
your
minutes.
Backyard.
It's 10 minutes from my house, man. Yeah. And so for me, it's like one of those spots that is kind of only good for me. Like for you, you're like, I don't want to go out there, you know.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, like that to me, that's a good time. I don't like to book solo shows like on a Friday in like September right now for like a bar that's going to pay $300. I'm like, man, you know, it's like, I'm going to either let you down or just totally eat it, you know? So,
and I am finding more last minute band stuff getting booked, even
that's good, dude.
Not like next week level, but in a month or something. So sometimes I'll think I have some, you know, a date open and a lot more. I don't know what that says about the economy lately, but really this whole year it's been a lot more of that. And I set out to work like twice as much as last year this year. So it's happening. Granted, I lowered some of my rates. But
the places are like, welcome back, buddy.
Pretty much. I kind of have my pride where I'm like, not going back there. But I mean, some places. But dude, it's like this is related because the less you charge, the less people appreciate. Okay, so last Sunday we played Walnut Creek Art and Wine Festival, which is walking distance from our house.
Hell yeah.
Beautiful. We're going to do it whenever asked just for that. And it's hometown and you could just walk around like royalty and it's fun. So Mercy and the Heartbeats opened and we got there early to watch their set, which was great. And then they kindly stayed, watched ours, and then we all went out after, which was super fun and long overdue. But
that's awesome.
Yeah, it was a grand day. So before we started, this late, like, okay, so after Mercy was done, it was about 2 p.m. and we were going to go on at 4, I think it was. Yeah, and so this lady says to me, wow, Neon Velvet, you're our favorite band. I'm so glad. What time do you go on? And I said 4, and she goes, oh, I might not be there. It was literally 2 hours from now. You're at a wine festival, and it's free, and I'm your favorite band, and that's too inconvenient.
She's like, I got to get home and watch Love is Blind. You're like, but that's on Netflix. You could watch it whenever you want.
Yeah. She's like, yeah, but I have my daily routine. No, she was like, when are you playing next? I'm like, I don't really know because we have a full calendar, and if you want, I can tell you how to get all our shows, our calendar. And she's like, are you playing, anywhere within about 10 miles?
You're here? Like, yeah, we are today. Yeah, we're playing.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, but any other? It's sort of like if I were to decode what she's saying, when is your next free show that is convenient with my meal schedule? That's free.
You're like, well, you can go to our Instagram or our website and see the schedule. And she goes, yeah. Here's my schedule.
Yeah.
So,
dude, basically, no, I said, you can go to our Instagram, and she goes, okay, what's the name of your band again?
Oh my God.
Yeah, so things that really set your ego right back where it belongs.
Yeah. Amazing. I don't know why I was thinking about this. Okay, this isn't a game. I know we don't like games on this program.
We don't like games.
We don't like games. So think of this. You got your band, right?
Yeah.
How would you rate each player in your band as far as dancing? So, obviously there's your band, but then let's generalize it. You have a band, you have a singer, you have a bass player, you have a drummer, you have a guitar player. How do they all rank in dancing? If you said,
I know exactly what you mean.
Let's have a dance off.
Right.
And you can't say no. You have to do a dance off.
Yeah.
It's pretty simple.
I would say simple. You think the drummer is the second best? Is that what you're getting at?
Yeah, I think I would say.
Yeah, I would say I don't know why I think the bass player is the second one.
Best.
And I think the guitar player is the worst.
Yeah,
I will say that.
I would agree with that.
Is that fair?
That's very fair. It's very fair.
For sure, the singer needs to be.
He or she better be number one.
Yeah.
Better be number one.
And then I would say, I guess obviously it's between. Actually, the person worse than the guitar player, keyboard player.
Yeah, see, I think a keyboard player could be strangely a wild card though, because
they're a wild card.
What if who knows? What if they're just
they probably
some
are
secret...
good at ballet, so it's a different kind of dancing.
Yeah.
But they are notoriously, shoot, I love keyboard players. I'm just saying this is the jokes. We're all joking with each other, but they're notoriously the most rhythmically challenged.
Yeah, guitar players are pretty bad.
Them too. Yeah,
guitar players are pretty bad.
Because people don't play with metronomes generally. And I guess a guitar player is less likely to play with a metronome than a keyboard player. So
and guitar players are so technical about stuff that it's so here, in your fingers, and you get so in your head where you kind of overlook oh yeah, I have a body.
Yeah, there's a crowd out there. Yeah.
And the pocket thing, it's yeah, it's true.
See,
guitar
I think
players,
drummers are going to be too proud to dance.
Yeah,
but too cool, kind of. You know what I mean?
Too cool. I'm not saying it's going to be great, but I think they'll be confident in what they do.
They will be confident, but they'll just do the safe white man's overbite or white lady's overbite, and just kind of. Little shoulder shrug, that's dancing. It's good enough.
Yeah.
So,
perfect time. I got perfect time.
Yeah, and I'll respect it.
Yeah.
I'm so happy with our new drummer, by the way.
Who's your new drummer? I don't even know.
Diego. He's just came out of nowhere.
Where did you pull him out of?
I have to thank Ben Levine for that. So he brought him
in.
But Ben thought I was going to add him to the band that Ben is in. He's like, yeah, I got a perfect, someone for New Moon on Monday. And I'm like, swipe neon. So, because Tommy has been great with New Moon and he's already there. So, and Matt having bowed out, we needed somebody with, Neon is busier and we really needed someone. And, he's kind of a better fit in a way, but he's such a delight. He's such a sweetie. He's so good. He's just a
dude.
beast.
That's so cool that you found someone new.
Yeah, it's
why
like
is it
the
so
whole
hard?
band. Because we're wanting things to be at an elite level. All of us in this small family of this Bay Area thing.
I
I
know.
think everybody wants to be the best.
It just shows that I mean, the Bay Area is really so niche in
Yeah.
what we do, and which is why there's so much work, is because if we were saturated like somewhere like LA or New York,
Right.
we would not work as much. So don't move. We will
Yeah.
find the players.
Yeah. Right.
So,
Right.
you know what I mean? Like,
I do.
yeah, it's
And
it's
this
kind
guy
of
was about ready to leave because he was not finding work. So I think,
right.
though,
Well, 'cause
in a weird way, it's hard
gotta-
to get the work. It's hard to.
you got to get welcomed into the little
Yeah.
group,
Right.
because this
Right.
group is, we all know each other, you know.
Yeah. And we all do
so-
a lot of the same other projects. For instance, the rock and roll team building, stuff like that.
Exactly.
So, even though they have so many singers, it's not always needed. But I did just talk with Nicole on a Zoom, who runs
nice.
the rock and roll team building, because we all had a business peer that passed away
Yeah.
with this company called Prestige that was hiring, or probably still will hire, rock and roll team building quite a lot. But this lady was a real star, really cool person. So she was under 50, I think, and passed
So
away.
sad. So sad.
Yeah, so we're just kind of talking about that and some upcoming biz, and because every year we do kind of a sales pitch thing in Vegas that I come along to, and so we're just doing some planning for that. It's coming up.
Cool.
And yeah, I'm trying to get anyone I can, just because of how dang fun it is, but to come to Hawaii next month in July to see New Moon at the Blue Note. Yeah, so I'm just kind of throwing that out there, that if you're ready for a vacation and you want to just come see a bright, fun show that ends at 8, go to dinner right before, see the show, and then rock, go around Honolulu.
Dude,
it's not much more fun you could have in a single day.
I mean, there's not a better place in the world. It's at the Outrigger, which is amazing restaurant right there.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, what's the
It's
date?
right on the water. It's just like heaven.
What's the date? What is it?
It's July 19th, which is a Sunday. And I remember asking the club, like, is that any, do you have a tougher time drawing Friday or Saturday or Sunday? And they're like, every day is the same here. Like it could be a Monday. That's how Hawaii is. It's you're so in heaven. It's timeless. People come for a week or whatever they do, and
they don't want to think about
not usually
days.
Friday and Saturday only, right? That someone goes to Hawaii.
I'm pretty sure when I played that place, it was like a Wednesday and a Thursday or something. Yeah. So, yeah,
just makes no
dude,
difference.
that's awesome. I wish I could peel away for that. Be like, yeah, I'm playing DB Steakhouse. Go to Hawaii.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it is the bonding thing. You just kind of traipsing around with a big group after all that night, and then which can be, it doesn't have to be wild. It can be, last time we went and had one of those long royal tables that we got at some restaurant, and everybody just had apps and drinks and talked for hours, and then you have the hangover brunch, whoever can make it, and it's just kind of unforgettable. So yeah, man, we're ready.
Epic.
We are just thinking about it already. It's over a month away.
Hell yeah, dude. Awesome. Well, let's get ourselves out of here because we're dicking around with technical stuff already.
Yeah.
So let's go to Yar Nar.
Mm-hmm.
How we feeling? You got anything for us?
I got one.
Let's do it.
Oh, I was waiting for the sound cue. Okay.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let's do it.
Let's do it. I thought you were fidgeting around to get the...
Yar Nar.
I was honestly...
You were fidgeting around.
No, this is true. My finger was on it, and I was like, we don't need to do it.
Oh no. We can't even talk about it without it. So, I have two, but we could just always do one. Actually, I heard this yesterday, and it's enough for me to just have an entire Yar Nar about it. That's how strongly I feel about it. Yar Nar. The word ShaNARnigans.
Well, you were just talking about something where you could have inserted that in there. Yeah, we just get up to our old shenanigans in Hawaii, and
right. Exactly.
It's kind of silly.
You notice that I didn't say it.
Is there a time or a place when you say it that isn't goofy? I don't know.
Is there anyone actually cool that says it? It's like you're trying to sound like you do dangerous things or you get up to real mischief.
Right.
It's just so square to me. I mean, you can see where I'm going with this. Oh, God. It's so just... You didn't do anything crazy. That's what you're telling me.
Yeah. Exactly.
Dude, I had a third drink. The shenanigans were off of the chain link.
Off the chain. I think someone ripped the tag off a pillow. It was absolutely wild.
I almost called the mattress police. Yeah. So, yeah.
I'm gonna have to nar it. I really don't think it's something that I insert into any of my sentences, but
yeah,
damn, we might have made a mistake. Now it might seep in there, and I might be
yeah. Now you're all saying it every other day.
What kind of shenanigans
Bring
are we
it
getting
back.
up to? Yeah. I'm gonna gnar it. Let's just not do that.
Oh, it's grisly.
Let's not be lame.
Yeah. So
Okay.
That's mine.
I've got a quick one. What about Yar Nar? People that go to like rock, bottle rock, and then they go to what's another one? Like any festival, and they keep their bracelets on. You see that? You know what I'm talking about?
I do. Yeah. I mean, it's funny because I almost was gonna Yar Nar bracelets. You know, the festival bracelets at all.
Festival bracelets, yeah.
Yeah, because I was thinking about that because they give them to the band. That's maybe what I'll talk about because I really freaking gnar that. I understand it, but I hate the way it looks on stage. Oh. I will chop that shit off. I don't care.
I know. When you show up somewhere and they're like, here, and they like have to put it on themselves. Yeah. They're like, I need to. Yeah, it's like, dude, I'm a guitar player. This looks stupid. Like, I don't like this at all. But then some people are like, look at how many festivals I've been to, you know? And they're like, they have like 100 of them. I just want
an armful of shenanigans.
Just chick, 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 chick.
No! I guess non-artists or performers, I actually don't care. So I'll just yar it. Like, whatever. Yeah. But to have it and it's on stage is such a
bummer,
unacceptable thing. Yeah. I mean, I just don't do it.
Because it's just like it's like a bright color that stands out, and then you're like, wow, you kind of just look like someone that's in the crowd, or at least your wrist does.
Can you wear this wrist bracelet and also this Mardi Gras necklace? And because we want to make sure you paid to get in or whatever.
Yeah. So those are NARs. Okay, let's get ourselves out of here. I have to tell one quick story that made me laugh so hard this last week. Our drummer, Mike, he said he did a gig that Scott Stapp was at. Scott Stapp from Creed. Yeah. Right? Mm-hmm. And so he said, and Scott Stapp is already a funny character because everyone likes to make fun of Creed. So he said, seriously, he was in a green room and they said, oh, hey, you got to get out of here. This is Scott Stapp's room. He needs to do his vocal warm-ups. And he was like, okay. And so he gets out of there and goes to the room next to it. And he said he could hear Scott Stapp doing his vocal warm-ups in the next room going, this was his warm-up. No joke. And I believe him. He said he was going higher, 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 higher. And then he goes, we're not. And that was one. And he would go higher. And then he would go, when I first heard the news today.
Weird.
He was singing the beginning lines of certain songs.
Wow, that's interesting.
Higher, higher, higher.
That's not what I expected. Wow.
He's like, dude, if I would have filmed that, he's like, I would not be here today because I would have been famous.
Rich. Yeah. Wow. Cheers to that dude, though, man. All right.
Yeah. Well, I first heard. All right, bro. Let's get ourselves.
Green room.
Green room. Can I get some more? Can I get some more? Can I get some more?
Hi.
110.
Green room.
Yeah.
It's probably not clean.
Hope you guys are all doing well. 6-7.
It's definitely
6-7.
the green room. Can I get some more ice? If you're not in the band, you can't get in.
Yay!
Later, bro.
Adios.
Have a good rest of your tour, man. Or I'll talk to you before you get back.
Yes, sir. Yes,
All right,
sir.
man.